kindergartners. I hope you're having a good Monday so far. For math today, we get to learn something really fun and new that's going to help us get much better at our doubles practice, at our doubles math addition facts. So the first thing you're going to need is a pencil and your packet for this week. So if you don't have those things, go ahead and grab those. Once you have them, you're going to, as always, put your name on the first line. That's the first thing we're going to do. So go ahead and do that. Once you have your name on your packet, you can turn to Monday. Monday will have the things that we need for math class today on there. Monday will have this piece for reading. We'll worry about that later. But what you'll look for is after Monday, this page right here, it says, well, the worksheet we won't need right now, but you can take the flashcards off of the page. So you can carefully take the bag off of the staple. If you need help, you can ask your grown-up to get that off of there. We're going to work on these flashcards, these fact cards, to help us get better at our doubles. And I'm going to walk you through how we're going to write those out and use them. So when you have your bag taken off, you can take your green cards out of them. Now, I'm going to show you how to fill them out with these big yellow cards, and I'm going to write on the front so that you can see, so that I don't write it on the back forever, but you are going to write them on the back, okay? So once we answer 0 plus 0, you're going to take your pencil, flip it over, and write the answer on the back, and we'll do it together. So your cards should be in order from 0 to 9. We're going to go up to 9 today. That'll be our new thing. So you can take your top one, should be 0 plus 0. And as we said last week, do you remember what 0 plus 0 is? Yeah, it's 0. So on the back, take your pencil, has to be pencil, right? And write 0 on the back of that flashcard. And mine is going to be on the front, like I said, but yours will be on the back. So you can quiz yourself later. So once you have 0 plus 0 done, we're going to move on to 1 plus 1. And yeah, I hope yours are in order so that you can follow along with yours. So flip it on the back, and then 1 plus 1 is 2, right? So you can go ahead and make a 2 on the back of your 1 plus 1. Just like that. Down and around and curve to the right for your 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. Once you're done with that flashcard, we can move on to 2 plus 2. So find your 2 plus 2 flashcard, flip it over to the back, and then write the answer to this one, which is, if you remember, 2 plus 2 is 4, more, right? So go ahead and make a 4 down to the right and cut it in half for your 4 on the back of your 2 plus 2. When you're done with 2 plus 2, we're going to move on to 3 plus 3, right? So go ahead and find your 3 plus 3, flip it to the back, and 3 plus 3 is 6, right, 6. Make a 6, you slant down and give it a curl, right, for your 6. And remember, yours will be on the back of your 3 plus 3. When you're done with 3 plus 3, you can grab your 4 plus 4, flip it over, and then do you remember what 4 plus 4 is? 4 plus 4 is 8. That's great. So go ahead and make an 8. You can make an S and go back home for your 8. Make an S, back to the top. So go ahead and make an 8 on the back of yours. And then when you're done with that one, we're going to do 5 plus 5. So go ahead and grab that one. Flip it over. And 5 plus 5 is 10, right? It's 10. All right, boys and girls, once you have 5 plus 5 equals 10, I'm going to take a quick break to explain how these are written. And we're also going to go on to the ones that we haven't done before, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, and 9. But you may have noticed that these are up and down instead of side to side like we have done before. It's the same way. We can actually write addition facts up and down. And it's the same way. You start at the top, 5 plus 5. And this line at the bottom means equals. It's the same as that 2 lines for equal sign. 5 plus 5 equals 10. So we can write them like that too. I just wanted to let you know that. So once you have that one finished, go ahead and grab your 6 plus 6. This is our new one, or our first of our new ones. So I'm going to show you with cubes too once we finish it. So 6 plus 6 equals, you can grab that card while I show you with these. I have 6 cubes in this hand. Well, now I have 6 in this hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when I add 6 more, it's like I'm taking 6 in my other hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm putting them together. Let's count them with me, or go ahead and count them with me and see what 6 plus 6 is. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 plus 6 is 12. And then in our doubles wrap, I'm going to teach you the rest of our doubles wrap today. After we say 6 plus 6 equals 12, we say that's swell. Swell means like good. So go ahead and make a 12 on the back of your 6 plus 6. The 1 and a 2, right? 1 and a 2 make 12. So go ahead and make a 12 on the back of your 6 plus 6. When you're done with that one, grab your 7 plus 7. 7 plus 7 equals, when we do 7 plus 7, I'll show you it with cubes. We'll do one more with cubes. I have 7 in this hand and 7 in this hand. And let's count them together to see what 7 plus 7 is. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 7 plus 7 is 14. So go ahead and make a 14 on the back of your 7 plus 7. A 1 and a 4 make 14. And then in our doubles wrap, after we say 7 plus 7 equals 14, we say that's lean. So go ahead and make that card. When you're done with that one, grab your 8 plus 8. I've ran out of cubes to count out 8 plus 8, but 8 plus 8, if we count it out, would be 16. And then in the wrap, after we say 16, we say that's keen, or really keen, really keen. So go ahead and make a 16, a 1 and a 6 on the back of your 8 plus 8. Eight plus 8 equals 16. So go ahead and make that card. When you're done with that one, we have our last one for the day. 9 plus 9. And 9 plus 9 is 18. After we say that in the wrap, This is a fun one. We say 9 plus 9 equals 18. Jelly bean. So that's what we say in the rap. So go ahead and make an 18 on the back of your 9 plus 9. Nine plus 9 equals 18. So go ahead and make that card. Very good. When you're done with those cards, you are now able to practice your doubles facts really nicely. I'll show you how you can do that. You put them all in your hand, grab them all up, and so it should look like this, where you have the fact, the problem on the front, and then the answer on the back now. So what you can do is you can take them in your hand, take one out and say, and quiz yourself, say 0 plus 0 equals 0, and then you check yourself, you look on the back, see if you got the answer right, and if you got the answer right, you can set it aside because you got that one right. But now say you get to the next one, you say, all right, so 1 plus 1 equals 4, and then you check the back, but 1 plus 1 isn't 4, right? It's 2. So if you get one wrong, you don't put it back on the table or wherever you are. You put it back in your hand so that you can quiz yourself later again. And then you can keep on going through the rest until you get them all right. So you can keep practicing your double stacks that way. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. Got it right. So you can put it on the back or in your done pile, right? And if you get one wrong, goes back in your hand, right? So that's how you can practice these. It'll be good practice. Let's sing our doubles rap, the entire thing now that we have done all our facts so far. So I will walk you through how to sing this. If you want to go ahead and sing it with your paper, feel free to do that, right? So here's how it goes. Ready? It's the doubles, baby. Let's go. Let's go. It's the doubles, baby. And we start with 0. 0 plus 0 equals 0. Oh, 1 plus 1 equals 2. Ooh, 2 plus 2 equals 4. More. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Kicks. 4 plus 4 equals 8. That's great. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Again. 6 plus 6 equals 12. That's 12. We say that's swell. 7 plus 7 equals 14. That's lean. 8 plus 8 equals 16. Really keen. 9 plus 9 equals 18. Jelly bean. 10 plus 10 equals 20. That's plenty. And we didn't do that one, but that's okay. And that's the whole song. So now you can practice the whole song at home if you want. So boys and girls, that is how you can practice your doubles facts some more on your own. I hope you get a chance to do that. Let's move on to our worksheet. All right, boys and girls, so you can take out your worksheet that's under Monday, 27A, 25. So once you have that out, you can, as always, write your name at the top. Once you have your name written, we're ready to start, right? The number we're going to practice today is 25. 25. Go ahead and trace your first two 25s on your own, and then practice when you're done tracing. All right, boys and girls, this time we only have 125 to write on our own. And of course, there's only one tip. And which of those two numbers gets the touch? This 2 or the 5? You have only the 2 gets it. So go ahead and make a nice neat 2, curving around and side to right, using the tip. And then for the 5, you go down and around with the hat, right? Just like that. And now we're going to talk about our tens and ones, right? How many tens are there in 25? Well, you can look at the tens place, and there are two tens in 25. Go ahead and make a line from the middle of 25, and then make T of your 2, because there are two tens in 25. And then, how many ones are there in 25? Yeah, 5 ones in 25. So go ahead and make an O above your 5. All right, boys and girls, let's move on to number 2. His name is Errol and 3 stuffed bears. His Aunt Christy gave him 2 more bears. So draw a picture and write a sentence to show this problem. How many bears does he have now? So we go back to the first part, we draw that, and then we draw the second part. So for the first part says Errol had 3 stuffed bears. So go ahead and make 3 stuffed bears. You can just make the faces, right? So make a face, give him some ears, and a smile. So you can go ahead and make 3 bears like that. When you are done with your 3 bears, what comes next? What do we do to show that we got some more to separate the ones from before and the ones that he got later? What do we draw? Yeah, we make a line. So go ahead and make a line after your 3. And the second part says his Aunt Christy gave him 2 more bears. So now we're going to draw 2 more. So go ahead and make 2 more bears next to that line. All right, we have our picture drawn, so that means we're ready to move on to the number sentence. So for our first part, remember for a number sentence, we always have something plus something equals something, like our doubles facts in a way. So the first part, we have 1, 2, 3 bears for our first part. So three, your first part of the number sentence, down and around again for 3. And we need a plus sign because we got some more, right? I'm gonna make a plus sign after 3. 3 plus, and we added how many? We added 2 more, so go ahead and make it 2. Down and around and slide to the right. Here's 2. And then what do we need next to show the total we have all together? Yeah, we need an equal sign. So go ahead and make 2 lines for your equal sign. And let's count them all up. See how many we got all together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All together. Go ahead and make it 5. Down and around and give it a half. Very good. All right, so how many bears does Errol have now? 5 bears all together. So go ahead and make a 5 and 10 and around with a half. 5 bears all together. All right. So next we have some doubles practice. So if you remember them, great. If you have to count a number line, you could do that too. But eventually, once you start practicing these, you'll have them right up here. So it'll be good. So 2 plus 2 equals 4, right? 2 plus 2 equals 4. So you can go down to the right and cut it in half. What about 3 plus 3? Remember 3 plus 3? Yeah, 6. So go ahead and curve around and give it a curl. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Kicks. So 5 plus 5 is our next one. Do you remember 5 plus 5? Yeah, 5 plus 5 is 10. So go ahead and make a 10 next to 5 plus 5. 1, 0. All right. Next one is 0 plus 0. What is 0 plus 0? you put nothing and nothing, you still have nothing, right? So it's 0. What about 1 plus 1? Yeah, 1 plus 1 is 2, right? 1 makes 2. So go ahead and make a 2 next to your 1 plus 1. All right, last double fact. Review. 4 plus 4 equals 8, right? Equals 8. That's great. So you can make an S and go back home for your 8. All right. You'll keep getting better at those as we practice some more. And now we're going to do our apple facts. It says write number sentences for the first 2 apples, and then the last one will be a special one where we make 7 ourselves. So let's first count the first half on the bottom apple. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seeds on our first half. Go ahead and make a 6 on that first line. Down and give it a curl for your 6. And we just have 1 on the other side, right? So go ahead and make a 1 on your other side. 1. And all together, 6 plus 1. Let's count them all together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All together. 6 plus 1 equals 7. So go ahead and make a 7 in that box down there. All right, next apple. Here we go. Let's count the first half of this apple over here. Find out what we start with. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on that first half. So 5 is our first number in this number sentence. Down and around and give it a hat for a 5. And on our second half, we only have 1, 2, right? So put 2 on your other line down here for your second part of your number sentence. Curve around and slide to the right for that one. And now we're going to count them all together again. So ready? All the seeds in the whole apple. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all together. So we're going to make a 7 in that box for the total of 7. All right, we are now going to find our own way to make 7. Now, we could do this several different ways, but since we started, our first one started with 6 on the left side, and then our next one started with 5 on the left side. So there's several other ways to do this. You could start with 4 on the left side, or 3, or 2, or 1. But for our case, let's do 4 on this side, okay? Just so we can all do the same thing. So go ahead and make 4 seeds on your left side. 1, 2, 3, 4 seeds on your left side. That's what we're going to do. Once you have your seeds drawn, you may make a 4, the first part of your number sentence. Down, slide right, and cut it for a 4. And then, how many more seeds do you need to get from 4 to 7? So what we're going to do is we're going to count the ones on our left side we just drew, and then we're going to continue counting until we get to 7. And we'll draw them and count so we can get to 7. So let's do it. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you see how we counted the ones we had before, and then we kept going until we got to 7? So we have 7 seeds all together, we know because we counted them. But let's see how many more we just added to get there. So we're going to count the ones that are on the right side of the apple that we just drew. So let's count the ones on the right side. 1, 2, 3. We added 3 more. So that's going to be the other side of our number. So go ahead and make 3, count it around. 4 plus 3 equals 7. That's the way to make 7. All right, boys and girls, have your grown-ups upload a picture of 27A to the math folder so that we can see what hard work you did today. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make and use your flashcards.